What's good, everybody? Welcome back to episode 2 of the, I don't know what we're going to call it, Primates podcast. Still the temporary name.
Yeah, that's
Haven't
right.
figured that one out.
Tales of Primates.
Tales of the Primates.
There you go.
It's back with the same people. Myself, Majin, the Romanian man, Song, and our beautiful French-Canadian man, Musashi. And we actually have a fourth member who missed out last week. You want to introduce yourself, bro?
I didn't miss out. You just skipped my turn. But I'm Alex, or, actually Alex, as my name says. But, I'm out here chilling.
That's Cap. He's actually La Torta.
I am La Torta, but,
La Torta.
that's my Mexican name, as they say.
Yeah, so Alex is actually like the fourth member to this group, this quartet, I guess you want to call us. That sounds pretty whack, but anyway, yeah, he just wasn't around the last time because it was really late, and we decided to record late. So he works very early in the morning. So we'll go ahead and allow him to introduce himself, talk about how he met us, and do a little bit of what we essentially did last week. So he can get everybody up to speed.
Well, yeah, I'm Alex. I don't
bro.
remember if you guys said your age or not, but I know you said like all like 20-year-olds, but like y'all kind of young. You feel me? But no.
He doesn't want to identify with the 20-year-olds. Nah,
Oh, God, he said we too young, bro.
I'm kind of the same age, but like, so I guess I could start off with like how I guess I met all of you guys. Well, we'll start off on how I met you guys, because I met everybody here in Moe's, and some other game server. And I guess the first person I guess met was Song, because I always saw Song in there. He was the top dog. He was the guy I wanted to talk to the most. The one with the black name. He was up there. He had all the titles, everything.
Oh my God, I was the mod, bro.
Oh God, but
Discord mod.
I mean, I can't really remember when like we like first started like talking to each other. Like I don't know if it was
I
like
don't
VC.
It was really natural, like it just happened.
Like I don't know if
I
it was
do remember
VC.
when you joined, you were posting a lot of dead Kermit memes.
No, bro, that wasn't when I
yeah,
joined.
yeah,
that was
I
way
remember.
in. That was funny though.
Was it? I don't remember
Yeah,
that. I don't know.
was
It's so
way in.
prominent.
I was
in my
probably there for
memory.
6 months, Musashi. I was probably there
It's
for a
crazy because
year.
Alex actually was there since like the beginning, basically, but he didn't talk until. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I guess I didn't really talk to Musashi till a while in, but I know me and Song. I think we probably mostly talked in VC, and then we talked about Fate, and then you got me on that grind. Unfortunately, now I'm spending money left and right on a game, but Song I guess really remember too much about, or Musashi on exactly how we met, but just the chemistry was there. But Majin, I guess the story for Majin is, do you remember Majin? Do you remember when we met?
Well, I remember that we started, like, I used to see you talk, like, in main chat a couple times. Like, I used to, like, you see
The
shit you
first
said.
time.
Yeah, the first time that we talked, he was playing VR chat with another friend of ours. And I hopped on the stream to watch because I thought it was pretty funny. And literally, like, it was like the first time we were in BC, like, by ourselves just talking. And we were watching Monster Musume
Yeah,
in VR.
so I'm in VR chat, just playing VR, and you can there's a place where you can like watch movies or shows in there, and I was watching Monster Musume at the time, and Majin joined in, and he's like, "Yo, is that Monster Musume?" For some odd reason, I have no clue, because I didn't know who he was. I was like, "Yeah, of course it is." Anybody that knows that show's goated. So that's how we really started talking, and man, things really progressed since then. As you could
After that, the rest was history.
As you can tell, this man moved in with me for a couple days and then left.
That was interesting. Yeah, shit came up. I lived with him for a little bit.
A real bonding
Drove.
experience, isn't it?
Oh no, we fucked.
Whoa!
Whoa, too much
I
detail.
mean, do I bring it out now, Majid? I mean,
No. We saved
so,
that for another episode.
All right, fine. But you really led me up to that point. But that's mostly how I met them. Funny story though for you, Majin. Musashi I think knows. I don't know about Song, but do you know how I joined Sumo Gaming server?
I think you brought it up, but I'm not really sure.
Where I clicked on one of his videos just because it came up in my recommended, and he said he had a Discord in the first like 10 seconds. I clicked on it and I just clicked off the video and never watched the video. I don't even know what he does. I've never even I've never watched one of those videos.
He's some like
bro.
Naruto nerd.
I don't know what he
swear.
does. I don't know what he's into, but I was in his Discord.
Bro, I was in his I'm a mod in his server.
Bro's content like
That's
like
right.
all the way.
It don't make-
Yeah, we're all Discord mods.
Oh,
we're all.
No, I think I have watched like maybe like 2 or 3, like all the way. I forgot which ones they were. It was like every like, I don't know. It could have been like anime in minutes, or I think it was like every anime in 7 words or less, or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, 7 words.
Yeah, he did
I think
that.
I think
He
that
did
was
do that.
I think that was the one that I mostly watched, or that was the first one.
Well, that was like a series, right? He did like a couple of those.
Yeah, he did a few videos on
I
that.
think those are the only ones I watched though. But
It was pretty fun. Like it was a really fun series for a bit.
yeah.
I miss when Mo actually uploaded stuff like aside.
He doesn't. Yeah, he hasn't uploaded it in the hot
Storm
minute.
4.
Yeah.
The last thing he uploaded was a Storm video, playing every single Storm game. I think, like the story.
Yeah, I don't think I've peeped that yet.
I'm
been
not
busy.
going to peep it. I'll be honest.
I'm not that interested in Storm anyway. I've literally just been playing Trails. That's like my main priority. That's
You
really
gotta
all
get that
that I'm
grind. You
doing.
gotta get that grind. Hey, I mean, you gotta
I
respect
gotta
the-
start
you gotta
before I
respect
go on
the
a
man.
trail rant
I
again.
peeped
He's
the
got
video,
the
like,
hustle.
Yeah, the video was kind of good either way. Like it's classic mode with his edits and everything. I mean, of course, if you don't really like Storm, like, I mean, me even personally, I don't play Storm anymore, but still, like, I still watch more of his videos. So, yeah.
Whenever he uploads, like I'll peep. I just haven't peeped this Storm video.
I never really was big into Storm, but I watched it because Mo was funny. Like I genuinely thought Mo was funny. That's why I watched
I
the
like his
content.
commentaries. Yeah.
I still think he's a funny dude. I still like. That's why, like,
Oh, yeah,
like we
definitely,
mentioned
yeah,
last
yeah, for
episode, Mans needs to stream. Mans needs to But I know he is swamped with other stuff. He's very busy.
Can't really.
And if
I
he
can't really
if he
tell
would,
that
like,
much.
stream, I would watch that shit. I would donate and shit. Like, I've been telling him to
Nah,
do
for
that
real.
for like years now, and I mean, one day maybe I'd do it. You know?
We'll send for him.
He has been trying to do it for a while now.
Yeah.
He has like garbage ass, doodle ass internet.
Hey, he does have a
Like our
choice.
buddy Majin over there.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh my.
Bro, why am I getting like fired on? Like, okay, so the context behind that, we were gonna record a lot earlier than we're recording right now, but my internet was like janking. I have Spectrum, by the way, Spectrum Charter. I don't know what else it's called
You're on
in
a
other
Spectrum,
places,
Rance?
but yeah, Spectrum. I mean, the internet is great, like, for the most part. It's just that today we had like a fucking outage. Like, I got a text message while I was at work, and it said, oh, like, it was like, I think like 11 a.m. They're like, oh, you're gonna have an outage until like 3 p.m. Got home, and the internet didn't come back until around 9 p.m. So, yeah, that's where I was at.
And then I called you, and you were like, "Oh man, I'm asleep. I'm asleep."
Who the fuck is playing FGO? I heard someone click
was
FGO.
not
Who the
me.
fuck is
I
playing
promise.
FGO?
And actually, that was not
No,
FGO. That was actually my notification sound on my phone. It's the Devil May Cry menu sound.
Yeah. See.
Oh, this way it sounded so familiar.
Hey,
Oh my
heroes
God.
of FGO over DMC?
It sounds similar. It sounds really
Text message.
similar.
Are you gonna trash
Never mind,
DMC
dude.
like that? Come on.
No host though. I get no host.
My fault, OG.
I've never played the games.
Yeah, I got no
I've never
host.
played any of the DMC games. But
I suppose,
so
like, yeah,
Majin's
now
always
that-
wanted me to play the DMC games. Leading up to that, I think I'm gonna have to start playing the DMC games for you guys.
Are you really though? Are you really? 'Cause
I was one step away from buying it last night, but I also didn't spend.
Bruh.
I did spend like $1,000 last night, so I needed to kind of.
What did you
I needed
spend?
to hold on.
relax. Yeah.
But I was gonna buy it last night, so probably in the next week or so, I'll get it and I'll stream it for you guys.
It's time.
Actually, Alex streaming. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
Actually, Alex, baby. Alright, now that we got like introductions out of the way for Alex.
Just start with DMC5, by the way. Fuck the other games. Start with 5.
Okay,
shut
bet.
the fuck
Bro,
up,
call me-
song. Don't ever.
Bro, call me Gargura.
Yeah, and I'll start with Trails of Cold Steel like fucking 3, nigga. Like, watch me.
Alright, relax. I at least start with 1. I wouldn't be pissed if you started Cold Steel 1, but...
Yeah, but
You said Cold Steel 3.
for those who are wondering, I hate to bring up Devil May Cry again because I don't want to sound like a scratch record, but the order is 3, 1, the anime, then 2, then 4, then 5. That's not up for debate.
There's an anime. I'm just kidding.
It's only 12 episodes.
For the 7 fans out there, yeah.
Yeah, but the new one's coming out soon. But anyways, yeah, introduction out of the way for Alex. Yeah, he's our 4th. So you're gonna go ahead and just do what we did last week. Drop your top 5, bro. Top 5 anime. What are they?
Top 5, easy. Ready? Boku no Pico, top 1.
Okay.
You can't. I mean,
Yes.
no, it's not.
Alright,
It's not,
we're
it's not.
starting off great. We're starting
It's a
off
classic.
Starting off amazing. Jesus Christ.
I'd say for top 1. All right, so I'm gonna have to give props.
Top 1 Kiss
props-
X's.
What? I'm gonna have
Top
to give.
1 Yosugata Sora.
Wait, what'd you say?
Alright. Actually drop your top 5.
Alright, but
ahead.
I think
Ignore me.
I'm gonna have to give props to Song on this one because I started watching this maybe like 5 or 6 times, and Song actually pushed me to actually watch it, which was Steins Gate. That's gotta be.
Let's
my,
go!
It has to be my top 1, bro. It has to be my top 1.
You see how it goes because it was one of my favorite series, and then I recommended it to Song, and it became one of his favorite series. And then he recommended it to Alex, and now it's his top 1.
It's a cycle, bro. It's a whole cycle.
It's a beautiful cycle.
It is. It really is.
Because every episode I'd be like, "Yo, Song! There's this and this and this and this," and he's like, "Bro, just wait. Next episode gets even crazier."
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I remember
like,
seeing
oh
those like
my
in
God.
chat, like the discussions you guys would be having, all like the black spoiler tags. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Such a goated
But,
series, though. So understandable.
Man, I'm not really good at top 5s, but all right. So this is gonna throw you guys through a loop. Ready?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I'd say top 2, but like top 2 or 3. Kid Sniper.
All right.
Oh.
Wow.
That's,
Okay.
Yeah. You know me.
I didn't know you liked that series that much. Actually, no.
I actually really like that a lot. It yeah, I like a lot of slice of lives mostly,
Yeah.
but top.
I mean, Kiss Sniper was a lot more like sci-fi than stuff.
I mean, like, think about it in the end, right? Like,
Well, let's
like,
not
the-
spoil. Let's
like
not
a-
spoil it.
I get why you would say slice life, but
Wait,
it's more
wait.
like a fucking sci-fi drama.
What? I mean, kinda. I mean, I get what you're saying with that, but the ending had me tearing up, bro. I swear to God, I was in tears.
I mean, yeah. I remember watching it. It's a really good show.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
really
like
liked
fucking
it, too.
triggered as well, so.
The animation was exceptional. Yeah.
I think that's
Fucking
my favorite
Studio
part.
Go trigger.
But
Studio Trigger.
going down from that, number 3 or 4 or 3. I don't really remember, to be honest. See, I'm gonna say something that I actually like, and then y'all be like, "Oh no!"
Nah,
I'm
go
gonna say,
ahead, bro.
"Fuck it." Akame got killed. Sorry,
Nice.
not sorry.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But,
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, really.
Going down 4.
Stuff.
Oh, dude. I wouldn't say it's in my top 5, but I can't remember my top 5.
Just anime that you like, I guess. That would be.
Yeah, just drop whatever you like,
Fuck
bro.
it, Monster Musume.
Let's
Monster Musume up
go.
there.
He is one of those.
I mean,
Fucking To Love Ru, fucking. Just keep going down the list, bro. Just keep going down the list.
Yeah, just keep
Stayed
going.
Alive, like.
Nah.
He about to drop redo of Healer.
Whoa,
Bandori,
okay.
fucking, let's go.
Episode 7, though.
Oh
Shout
my
out.
god, relax. You know, I'm surprised
Hey.
that you don't bring up Ishizoku reviewers very often, because that's like super like hardcore.
I damn near expect Alex to bring up Goblin Slayer.
Okay, no. I mean, I liked it. I watched that with my friends and stuff, like, but it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't that top tier. Like, it was pretty cool. I mean, the first episode was like, yo, what the fuck? But the rest of it was, you know, it was not too exciting. I mean, it was like okay, but it wasn't great. In my
I feel like
opinion,
it's overrated
obviously.
because of the first episode.
Yeah.
Like, that first opening scene is just like, holy shit. And then the rest of it is pretty tame from there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point though. It's like the shock value. Like no one really expected it. Like first scene.
Yeah,
But then you get
obviously.
used to
Yeah.
it as
Yeah, of
watching it,
course.
so it kind of became more tame for you. I mean, I understand it too. Like, I didn't think Goblin Slayer was that good. It was like a 6 out of 10 for me. But it had a good first episode, a good premise and everything. It's just like it became kind of stale, and like it became like kind of more like of any other series you watched before, any other like.
Yeah, it falls like into the casual tropes you'd expect.
Right.
It started off really unique, but then it falls into tropes and all that.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Very generic for after like a while. Well, not even after a
Yeah.
while. After like the second episode, it's just like, oh. It's just like everything else out.
but yeah, so
You know what anime didn't do that though? Redo of Healer Baby.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I gotta give my top
I
five.
mean,
The
at
the
least-
homie Rance. The homie Rance gotta
The
give it
homie
Rance.
top 5.
Top 5.
Top
five.
Okay, top 5 in the
For
verse.
real?
Alright then.
You like the anime for Rance that much?
I mean, no, not really.
Oh, it's yeah.
Top 5 in the verse.
I don't like the anime. I just love
Honestly,
the main
if you
character.
peep,
Yeah,
if
bro,
you
the
peep
main character
the
is-
visual novel for it, fuck yeah.
I did a little bit, like not much, but you said it. You said he was goated there, and like
Yeah,
I did like
it's
the
fucking
first
amazing.
little bit, but
Have you seen like those scans from it? Like, oh, like I don't care if you look like a little bit like a boy. At least you're feminine enough or some
Like
shit like
goat.
that. Like,
Yo,
it's-
Oh yeah,
Dope.
I sent them. I sent them in chat. Yeah.
That's MC
he's not even
material,
down bad. He's just a Chad, bro.
You know,
Like,
No, he literally pulls up with that energy, bro. He's
Yeah.
the goat.
just a big
he's
cock,
that dude.
man.
he is just that dude.
He is that guy.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Just
Top
me,
five,
not
Alex.
that guy.
He is that guy, pal.
yeah, he is that guy, pal. All right, so Alex, like, what was your first exposure to like video games, bro?
I don't know, fucking everything.
What you mean, bro? Everybody starts somewhere.
I don't know. See, like I can't remember exactly where I started off, but like the 2 games I like specifically, or like 3 games probably I specifically remember. Like, what is it? Not, or is it the Game Boy? Just playing like Pokemon and like games on the Game Boy. I can't remember exactly what games, but I would go down to fucking GameStop or whatever store, grab
Right.
those little cartridges and put them in there and shit. And I was like, whoa, this shit kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
Game
then,
Boy. That was a cool console. I remember that one time where, like, when I was younger, we didn't like. I had an NES, right? But I didn't have like
Yeah.
many consoles like that. But then one day, I just found on the ground one of the first Game Boy, like the big bricks, and it had like Pokemon Yellow in it. And I remember I just kept it. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't tell my mom either. I just had it, and then I played Pokemon Yellow. That was like my time with the Game Boy. I didn't have any other game than that on that Game Boy. So.
The game, like I guess the first Game Boy, that was it wasn't like the one with the flip. It was just like the.
It was
I guess,
the
like, looked like a
not even the
brick phone.
color one. It didn't have color, right? And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
console itself was like beige, or whatnot.
Yep. Yeah.
That's like
Oh,
a
the
brick.
super old Game Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance.
I had.
No, not the
yeah,
Game
I
Boy
think I had
Advance,
the
not the Game Boy
Advance.
Color.
It was the flip.
Oh, you had the SP, the Advanced SP.
I don't fucking
Yeah.
know. One of them.
Yeah, the Advance
Yeah,
FP
I had a
SP
Game
was
Boy
the one
too.
that flipped.
You had a Game Boy too. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I had a Game Boy too.
Of course you did.
For those of you who don't know, Song's actually a homosexual.
Yeah, actually.
I read that.
Hey.
Don't misinterpret my name like that.
I mean, you did said you came over to my house and you did little things while I was asleep. So.
Whoa,
No, I don't want to. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that one, sir.
No, what?
Nah,
Alright.
Alex do got the fatty. Hey,
I
can
mean,
we let's move away from the. From
I know. I was gonna say. I was
Well,
like,
Yeah.
too much personal information now.
yeah. Then we'll get into that later.
Later.
Yeah,
Um,
that's for another episode.
But I guess going off that, I think the biggest games that I remember playing a very lot. I don't exactly remember what Mortal Kombat, but It was like Mortal Kombat that was, I guess like not an open world, but like kind of like an open world.
Oh,
And-
maybe
Annihilation?
I don't know if it was
Armageddon, maybe.
It
Oh,
might
was
have
it
been
Armageddon?
Armageddon, but I don't remember exactly.
It
which
was
one
like
it was.
you could like run around. It was like it wasn't
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like an actual fighter. It was like you would run around and just like it was like a beat 'em up.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe. I mean,
I remember
it
playing
was
that
just
game
it was
too.
so long. My grandma got me that. First of all, it was great because my grandma getting me a fucking Mortal Kombat game, amazing, right? But
Amazing for the age, right?
yeah, exactly. I was very young,
Yeah, bro.
but and then Halo. Halo's when I like really started like actually playing games, like for the
Right.
most part.
Oh, it
Halo-
was Mortal
Halo
Kombat
1.
Deception, by the way.
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt, but it was
Deception.
Mortal Kombat Deception. Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah?
I remember, my mom wouldn't let me play any Mortal Kombat game, and like I remember like one of her friend one time went to the house and he brought a console and he brought Armageddon and Deception, and I would play that shit and I would say like blood and head spilling and everything. And then one time my mom saw that and she was like, "What are you playing there?" And she like she took the shit from me. But yeah, I had so much fun playing that. But it was not like a long while when I played that because I couldn't.
That was a good game.
It
Fun
was.
game.
Yeah.
All right, you were saying,
Um,
Alex?
Like for Halo 1 was my probably like my most played game back in the day. And then just going off that, just anything and everything I could play after that, realistically. That going along with school as well, but you know, school.
All right.
I guess probably for like and then leading up all the way to now, for like my most like playing games. I'd probably say like I don't know. I do like a lot of shooters because you know I am like a brain dead kind of player.
All right.
I'm not too much into fighting games anymore, just because I don't have the time to like practice it and all that. But you know,
All right. I feel you.
I'd say you know I play Rainbow Six a lot now, but I'm trying to stop.
I'm trying to stop. You
too
saying
much
that
of
like it's an addiction?
it is, bro. It is an addiction.
It is.
Well, I've been playing that
it
for
is.
like I've been playing it since it came out, and I can't stop.
Yeah, that's like since we were in, well, since I was in high school, and then since
Yeah.
Alex was probably
Right.
in middle school.
Yeah.
Oh my
But,
god, dude! Rainbow Six, don't play it. It's an
Yeah,
addiction.
it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
my most played or my favorite series would be like Borderlands series. That's like the kind of game like when I first started playing. That's what I stuck to the most. Like the cartoonish. You know, everything's funny. It's like not taken seriously and all that. But
Yeah,
and
man.
especially
Sorry to interrupt, but like off topic, I found some of my Rance screenshots, bro, and these shits are funny as fuck.
Go ahead. Quote some of them. Quote some of them.
He
Drop
made
them.
Chad.
Drop them in the
Yeah,
chat.
dropping.
Peep them.
Papa, I pooped.
I know you can't see this right now, but Song is sending pictures in our Discord right now, and it's
Like
pictures
hell?
of Rance.
Like hell, my dick isn't for single player use.
The cute Onmyoji fell over. Stare at pennies. Rape.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, these
Jesus.
kids are funny as fuck,
Bro.
dude.
His dick evolved from a dick to a hyper weapon. Its sword high to the heavens, tall, strong, and heroic.
Rance. A true
See a
MC.
cute girl's boobs, the polite thing to do is to touch them.
A true goat. A true goat.
A man amongst men.
Yo, Rance really did not give any fucks.
Oh no, there is
Oh,
hella
no.
fucked up shit in Rance.
Yeah, that is not for the lighthearted, bruh. That is. But
Yeah, for
it's,
sure.
For the most part, it's funny. It's funny, man. Like, it's not meant to be taken seriously, like most. Yeah, but you know what I forgot to ask you guys last week? I was actually gonna bring it up, but like before we get on to the next topic, like, do you guys remember like the first video games that you guys were able to buy with your own money that your parents didn't have to buy you?
Oh shit.
I think for me it's kind of weird because I'd always I would be like, go half with me, because I think like my dad or like my brother like would play with me a lot, so I'd be like, oh well, you're playing it too, so you would have to go half, and until I don't know, sixth grade, seventh grade, when I kind of like, I started working pretty early, so I would just always be making money, and so I would have like a little bit to buy games or whatever I wanted. So I guess that was nice.
Right.
But
I honestly don't remember the first time I bought my own game. Like
if we're talking about like with money that like my own money, not necessarily like I worked for. Like I do remember the first game I bought like with money from my birthday or like something like that I went to the store and bought was like Super Smash Brawl. Not Brawl, my bad.
Dude.
Super Smash Melee on GameCube. And,
Classic.
Yeah, and I think like I was already a big Smash fan, but I didn't have Smash on Nintendo 64. Like I would play at my friend's house, but I didn't have a Smash. And then the first time I played like the first game I actually bought was really that game, and I really love playing that. Always been a Link main. Yeah, Link main's out there. Big shout out.
Yeah, the last time I played Smash against him, he was using Toon Link the entire time.
Of course.
He's a zoner. Don't play against him. So I just went ahead and put Cloud on, and he couldn't handle the smoke.
Yeah, this is the thing against Cloud, the Toon Links. I'll also play Young Link. Either of those. Probably my favorite character in all of Smash games. So yeah. That was the first game I bought with my own money. What'd you say?
Saying, going back on the question, I think, now that I think about it, the first game I ever bought with my own money was the original Assassin's Creed, because I remember I saw the trailer for it when it got revealed, and I was fucking like thrilled, because it looked so fucking fun, and I think that's the first game I ever bought with my own money.
Nice.
what that series turned into, oh my,
Oh
they're
god,
still
after fucking,
they're still
honestly,
dragging
After Unity. After 4. After 4?
Nah, I didn't like 3 that much. 4 was good.
Well,
I liked 4.
three.
But
Wait,
3 was the one with
Black
Connor.
Flag? No.
No, 4 is Black
Four,
Flag.
3 was Revelations, right?
No.
What? I
3 was
brained
the
it,
one
bro.
with Connor.
3 was the one was the one set in the Revolutionary
American
United
Revolution.
States. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Revolutionary War.
Okay, now I remember.
Honestly, for me, the franchise went downhill after the Ezio trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? You didn't? Because I thought 4 was
I have to
good.
agree.
I thought 4 was great.
I mean,
I liked it.
it was
but
good.
Here's the thing, I
But-
liked 4, but it wasn't like that much of an Assassin's Creed game. Like, I liked it a lot, but it didn't have the same flair that the originals had, like with the
Like the-
future civilization and all that. And,
Like me,
or
I was
my bad,
really a
old
big fan of.
civilization and all that.
I was a big fan of the first and the second, actually. That was my favorite Assassin's Creed games, and after that, I kind of like 3 was cool too, and then 4 I kind of left the series then because I was tired of playing the same mechanics over and over.
That's the thing about the game that made it really hard to keep playing. The mechanics didn't get any more fun, and then like at some point it became less of a stealth game and more of just like a generic like fighting. Like what's that genre? Like what genre would you call Assassin's Creed now?
Assassin.
Nice.
Open
Nah,
world
yeah,
action.
Like, I don't know.
Kind of like RPG, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a
Kinda,
3D
kinda.
or like open world RPG.
Point
Open
is, it's just
world.
that for that type of game, it just became super generic, and it was no
Right.
longer something
For
unique
me,
or
like it
special.
literally died after Revelations. That was the
Yeah,
last good
the-
game in the whole series.
Revelations was the last one that I liked.
Yeah, 4 was my last like.
I remember when they first revealed the cinematic with Ezio, with
Yeah.
this old Ezio.
Right. I remember when the first trailer I've seen for the first like Assassin's Creed, like you were saying, song, like that was really like a classic
Yeah.
like
Even
trailer
now when
or
I look at it,
nothing.
I get like goosebumps thinking about it.
Right, like it was something.
And
like,
I love the first game.
Yeah, like Assassin back then, it was not like overly done like it is today. Like Assassin
Oh, yeah,
games, and
for
it's just
sure.
like, oh, I'm gonna play as an assassin, and like it's this and that, and you could like explore an open world and everything like that. It sounds really cool, for the time
it-
period.
Yeah, exactly, and it built onto it really well with like the whole lore behind the Assassin's Guild and
Right.
The Templars.
the whole thing with the creed and everything, like regarding how they operate and the Templars and everything. It's really well like thought out. Then it went off the rails later on, but yeah, those
I
games
think-
hold like a special thing in my heart,
I think
especially the
the
Ezio
last,
trilogy.
the last. Wow, I lost my train of thought. But
My bad.
The last good,
No,
the last
no.
good game, the Revelations, or the one after.
oh right, I think like the yeah okay. So I think the last like super good stealth game, like
Oh, okay.
like really stealth focused, very like getting caught really does impact your choices and all that. It was do you guys remember Dishonored?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
oh yeah, for sure.
Such a revolutionary game. That game was so good. Like playing as the main character Corvo. The story was actually pretty good.
Story
A little
was
like
good.
convoluted sometimes because like a lot of the lore was like hidden between like all the notes you find in games. So you really do have to read everything to understand it all. But that game was cool because like all like so. I'm pretty sure you did. You guys? How many of you guys played it? Like who played
I-
the whole thing?
I played it.
I
I
didn't
played the
pl-
first one. That's it. I didn't play the second
So,
one.
yeah, I didn't play the first one. I watched someone play it like 2 times, but I never played this. I didn't play the second one after either. So
Did you play it, Musashi?
Yeah, I did play the first game. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, you guys remember, like, how depending on how many people you killed or how many people you got caught by, like, the ending would actually be impacted quite a bit.
Yeah.
Actually,
There was,
I
like,
did
the
know that, yeah.
I didn't
yeah,
know.
the chaotic ending. Yeah, there's like a chaotic ending, a good ending, like a neutral ending, like all of your decisions. Because I suppose the way it was like weighed was like the amount of bodies that you stacked up, like in terms of kills, would like fuel the ongoing plague that was like set in that world.
Right, yeah.
Like with all the rats and stuff like that. So the more people you killed, like the worse off the ending would be. And I think 2 was great. I think 2 like for what it was, like it was actually a decent sequel. It wasn't completely shit. I hate that it went out a little quietly, but
Right.
it was a good game. I enjoyed it.
I
playing
remember
as,
like
being-
when Dishonored 1 was coming out and everything, it had a lot of publicity, and like I remember because like it was all like on YouTube and YouTube and everything, and I bought the game on release because like it was not even a game that I was looking for before that, but then when it came out, it looked like it was gonna be cool, and a cool stealth game and everything, and it was actually really good. But then the second game came out, and it kind of it didn't have the same the same publicity. I feel like it didn't have the same impact either. Like it came out a little bit quiet. So like the fans of the first one bought it probably, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah, what I remember about like the second one coming out, it wasn't like at any like big like release or like E3 or anything like that. I think they put it out on YouTube, and then like it got kind of like a little bit of publicity. But I don't think it was. Yeah, it was mostly like the fans of the first one got it, and whenever I talked about it, everybody was like, "Oh, I don't know about that game," but.
Yeah, I also think it's the fact that it doesn't work that well like as the second time around or the third time around. It's like something that really worked once, you know? Like it's really unique, but they had to like change it up and make it like fresh again because it wouldn't work the same way.
Yeah.
And I think that's why a lot of people didn't like the second game that much.
The second one was mechanically like all of like the stealth stuff was just about the same. The only subtle differences were the powers and the weapons, which was cool, but like I was more so invested in the story. And for those who've never played the game, it's set in like I forget the name of the city, but it's set in this place where it's about like it's like super steampunk, super like machinery and like the scenery and everything like that. And it's set. The premise of it is that you play as Corvo Attano, who is the royal guard for the queen of that little place, I suppose. And it's like a small country, but Alduin, there you go, or something like that. And she gets assassinated by people, and you get framed for it, and you get thrown away, and then you get you're like Corvo is like marked by a guy known as the seer or whatever, and he gains like special powers and whatnot, and it's up to you to like rescue because Corvo is, like has a daughter with the queen and everything like that, and her name is Emily, and like the whole mission is to like save her from the corrupted government and the people who framed you for the murder and whatnot. It's really good, really great, and I got invested into the story. The characters are actually really interesting. It gives a good look into it's like like a really good look into like what the world would be like if like we lived around in the plague and stuff like that, because it was something similar to the Black Plague, lots of rats, people getting infected, sick, and stuff like that. It was really cool.
Right. I like that game too.
Yeah. So Dishonored, but
Oh,
going back.
real quick. Going back to the first game that I bought, I remembered. Y'all ready for this one? Wait.
Go ahead.
What was it?
Viva Pinata, baby!
Viva
Yes,
Pinata.
sir!
No way.
Yes, sir.
I remember playing that game because it came with my Xbox 360. Like I got a special edition one.
Xbox 360 arcade, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
yeah.
came with it.
Yeah, it came with it. I had that.
Yeah, dude, I would play the fuck out of that game.
Dude, that game was cool. That game was fun.
That game was
Oh yeah, it was.
awesome.
I fucking completed that game. I got like all the achievements. I increased my gamer score
yeah,
with it.
yeah, dude. Oh my, I that was my goal was to get every achievement in it, and I was just like a fucking little
was
kid
really
playing it.
fun for
And I'm
like-
like, ooh,
I
I'm a
was young
shovel.
as well,
Look, guy, look, I'm a shovel now. Look at that. And then I'm like, oh, look, I'm a watering can. Like I'm fucking retarded.
Oh yeah, you were progressing, and you started like you saw the like piñatas coming in. It was so
dude.
cool. Like they were coming from the
And then
outside.
like
and
every time like you get like a new level, like a little different one would like show up. Just
yeah,
like,
and you
randomly.
expand your
Yeah,
world. It's so
yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah,
That
that
was
shit was
weird,
cool.
but
Yeah, the one
It was a-
the game that came with my Xbox 360 was fucking how it's called Kung Fu Panda, bro.
I played that game.
Yeah, like
I didn't.
And you
I
remember
didn't
how-
even know there was a Kung Fu Panda
I
game.
didn't know
What
that
the fuck?
either.
yeah, like you remember how I said like I did a big change from a big switch up from the Wii to the Xbox 360. Like that
Yeah.
was like my first console that had actual like 1080p graphics and everything like that. And the first game I got was Kung Fu Panda. Like it was like, even if it was not like an actual good game, like an actual like like FPS at that time or whatnot, like it was still to me like a big upgrade. And I played that game and I finished it in a day or two, and like I never played it again. I wouldn't recommend it either, but I did have fun with it. Yeah.
I'm looking at the screenshots of this game. Oh man. Yeah.
Wasn't there like multiple? There was like a whole series, right?
There's
Yeah, like,
probably
developing
more than
that
one, yeah, but I haven't played the other ones. Like I played the first one. It was like more of it's like a platform game, adventure platformer. It's fun, but like yeah, like I said, I wouldn't recommend it. It's just like a kid's game.
I think my first game that I bought was, I guess this is a little story, a little look into the way I was thinking, like as I was a kid, because growing up, like there wasn't a lot of money around, so we used to have to think outside the box a lot. And I remember when I had my Xbox 360, GameStop would do this sale where you could get 2 games for under $15. Like the 2 games, like it would be like a 2 for $15 deal, right? They would use video games and stuff like that. They used to have like this big ass bin, like with just the shit
Oh,
of the games.
like the big
Yeah.
bin where they just like
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
bunch of those little cases in.
At the
Like-
at the GameStop.
Like
yeah.
in the middle or like off on
Right,
the side.
yeah.
It wouldn't
Or
be
like
on
off to
it
the
wouldn't be
side,
on the
right?
shelf. Like,
No,
be like,
it would just
yeah,
be like
yeah.
a big rack with just a fuck ton of
A
video
big
games in there.
bucket, and then you
So I
would like
remember
see
my
NBA.
my dad had given me.
And you would just see NBA 2K10, 2K11, like because nobody
like,
buys that shit, and it's like $1 or $2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like.
I never had that, but it sounds cool. Like I definitely would use the fuck out of it.
Dude,
Oh,
dude,
yeah,
I would literally like when I was a kid, like, I would go. So like the first game that I bought was, I remember, Lost Planet 3, I think, and this one game called Armored Core. Like it was just like you got in. Both games were like mecha games, so like you would get in robots and fight fucking monsters and shit like that. So I remember. So you had so for used games, you had 7 days to return it, right? Within 7 days, you had to return it. I used to beat the games within 7 days, return both of them, get my money back, buy 2 new games, return, beat them in the week, return them, get 2 more games. Like it was just a constant cycle of
You're
just
finessing
fucking
GameStop,
beating
huh?
video games within a week. Literally fucking over GameStop, like playing their games for free.
That's how you beat the
essentially.
system.
Yeah, and I remember like I did this a couple times, but I remember the first time that I cut the cycle. It was because I found the Devil May Cry HD collection for Xbox 360
There you go.
in
Of
that
course
bin.
it's Devil May Cry.
Dude,
I
it's
know.
always everything goes back to
I
Devil May
know
Cry. I found the Devil May Cry HD collection, and then I also found Lego Star Wars. So I just ended up breaking the cycle with those two.
Oh.
But you know which one I played.
Yeah, I mean Lego Star Wars, like that was a game that kind of marked my childhood too, because I would play that game like a lot, and I just liked like to unlock many characters and everything. I thought it was fun. I like playing as Boba Fett and shit. I had a lot of fun with that game. Actually, I don't know why I had so much fun with such a how can I say that? Like a simple classic, like a simple platformer like that. But it just has like Lego Star Wars just had that appeal to it. Like it came before all the Lego Harry Potter, Lego everything. Like it was one of the first like Lego games, and like unlocking all these characters and just playing around, and I don't know, it was really fun. I played that with my friends too.
Lego Star Wars, Lego any games were pretty fun. I used to like have them for the DS, and I used to hack the game with like an action replay.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I used to get like an action replay and unlock like a bunch of like all the skins, all the characters, all like
just play the game.
No, well this
It's
was
Lego
obviously
Star
like
Wars.
Yeah, it was just a lot more fun to do that. When I was a
Motherfucker
kid.
was hacking in Lego Star Wars. That's
God.
crazy.
Look at him.
Bro, I was cranking 90s in Lego Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
I was never really big into like Lego games. I knew of them because they were huge, and I think I would have liked them because I was like a big DC head in the case of like Lego Batman, you know. But I never really like played them. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I never really like.
I mean, shit.
Came to mind. Oh, I should play this.
Right. I mean, like I said, like it kind of started with Lego Star Wars, and I think it was one of the first. And then when it got like done again and again and again and again, like, I mean, like it kind of gets stale. Like after the years, the hype about Lego games kind of died, and understandably.
Right.
Yeah, it's just I mean it's like we mentioned earlier. The formula gets old eventually, brother. Switch it up, but you can't really do that with the Lego game. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's not really much you can do. But yeah, they were pretty fun. So yeah, I used to like mess with the system as a kid because we were broke boys back then. Didn't get much.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was pretty nice.
Yeah.
So to be completely transparent here, we spent about 2 whole minutes trying to plan out what we were going to talk about.
Yeah. Really detailed discussion
really
about what we
detailed.
should talk about.
Nah, I mean,
Yes.
Sam was just sending hentai once again. Like, of course.
Alright,
always,
bruh.
like, he always
I
be
was
sending
giving
that,
y'all
right?
inspiration.
That
I was
was-
giving y'all
No,
inspiration.
I mean, Rance, yeah, he an inspiration for real, but like,
Oh god, that's my idol.
oh, yeah.
Imagine, like, y'all remember when, like, for school we had to, like, put an idol or something, like, inspirations in your
Yeah,
life?
who's your inspiration?
I don't remember.
My inspiration is Rance.
I'm pretty sure
Right.
my dumbass said, "Oh, my dog. My dog is my
Nah,
inspiration.
honestly,
I want to be
I think
like
what
him."
I put was, like, my mom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I put when I was young. Like, oh, my mom.
Yeah, I used to
Obviously.
put down my dad.
Oh, man.
Or my
That's so
uncle.
I think like
Right.
if I had to think, like I think my prominent idol when I was younger was like 50 Cent. So I thought I would have probably said 50 Cent. And like it really captivated me back then. Like I didn't understand English at all, but I would sing the lyrics to what I understand, and it's like gibberish or whatnot.
50 Cent?
Yeah, bro. Like
Right.
like I don't know. Like at the time, he was really huge, and like 50 Cent, G-Unit, like Eminem, like these kind of rappers were really popular at the time when I was young. So yeah, it's like everybody would jam to that too. So I got really exposed to that, and I would say it's kind of dumb saying like that. Oh, that's my inspiration, but like that I was dumb and young, and I really loved this music. So
What was his actual name? Curtis Jackson? Right, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a young Curtis Jackson fan, bro. I little Musashi just bumping like Candy Shop.
In the club, candy shop. Yeah,
Yeah, hit me with the Candy Shop lyrics, but in the French accent.
you know, I didn't understand English, but I understand like the title of the song. I understood the title of the song Candy Shop, but like I did not know what it meant. Like it's only like a few years later that one of my Anglophone friends like said, "Oh, do you know what Candy Shop means?" I'm like, No, I've just been singing it.
Oh god, Musashi was on that Magazine de Bonbons type shit.
Fuck, dog? Magazine de Bonbons. No, but shit. Like, Magazine de Bonbons, yeah, right. But, no, like, he told me, oh, you know that means, like, his fucking pants. So, like, he's talking about, like, girls sucking his dick and shit. And I was like, oh, for real? Like,
Whoa, no way, man.
Bro, no way. This guy 50 Cent, baller.
Oh god, he a G.
yeah, right.
Oh my god. Oui, oui, I will take you to the candy shop, huh?
Oui,
Oui,
oui.
oui.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not French from France.
Let me get you my
I'm from
spaghetti.
Montreal, dog.
Yeah, you slept with my spaghetti, huh? Wait, isn't that Italian?
Yeah,
Fuck.
spaghetti is not French. I swear, Mexican people, man.
Yeah, oh god, Mexican
they
people,
down,
bro.
bro.
Thank God
I
I'm not
swear.
Mexican. Jesus.
Hey, whoa, la torta.
Torta.
Yeah, you know why they call me
Yeah.
the sandwich, right?
Why do they?
I slide in those cheeks, baby.
Okay.
What does that even mean? Oh, wait,
know what that
yeah.
mean,
Not
but,
anything.
I don't know, but
Yeah. I am Mexican.
I know. That's,
Oh, we know that.
Yeah, we,
Wait,
yeah,
for
we've been
real?
on that.
Wait,
Well,
are you
the viewers,
seriously?
the listeners don't know that I'm Mexican,
Yeah, they
bro.
do.
Whoa.
Now they do.
They do?
Wait, they
Yeah, now they do. I just said it.
He's an illegal.
do? No, you didn't.
Oh
Wait,
my
Musashi, did you
God.
know?
What?
Alright,
Did you know he's Mexican?
No, I
that's
did not know.
wild.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
god, we
Mexican,
gotta
bro.
cut Majin off, bro. We might have to cut him off.
Oh, okay, hold on. Relax. Hold on.
Russian man.
Mexicans really eat tacos on every like meal of the
Tuesday?
day.
Tuesday?
Every
I thought he was gonna
Tuesday.
say on
Every Tuesday.
I thought he was
bro.
gonna say every
Every
Tuesday.
Tuesday, alright, I got
No,
you.
Taco Tuesday.
I'm gonna be honest. Taco Tuesday is not a Mexican thing. That is very American.
Yeah.
So then they just like steal the
tacos.
tacos and they just put Tuesday.
No,
in
they
it?
don't even steal the tacos. They don't. Dude, America does not make tacos like how they're supposed to be made, and it's
They're
it's
not- yeah, those
it's,
are not.
it's honestly unfortunate because like it doesn't taste anywhere as good as like an actual like Mexican cuisine.
I'm telling you guys, well, we need to decide a day. Well, I don't know now because Musashi has a new schedule. But we need to decide a day when you guys are gonna come out to where I'm at, and I'll treat you guys to some actual tacos, some actual
Oh, you're
Mexican
paying for
food.
my food?
Right.
Good shit.
I'll be
pay
there.
for
I'll
your
be
food.
there. Song?
I'll be there.
Like I've
Sure,
been,
sure, bro. I'll fly across the globe just to get some tacos from you.
like I've been in,
Bro, hey,
I've been in the
those
north all
tacos
my
are
life,
worth it.
and I don't think we have real tacos up there. You know, in Canada and
Yeah, we had that conversation. Musashi, like I could, bro, make some good.
What's
tacos.
a real taco? Like,
So-
describe to me a real taco, because I might have had some, but not like.
Okay, so like
Made
the
by
thing is that there
Mexicans.
is no definitive taco. There's no like, so if you eat hard shell tacos, it's a little different. Okay, so those hard shell tacos you see at Del Taco or Taco Bell, that is not an actual traditional taco shell. Sorry to break it to most people. Big whoop. But we do have hard shell tacos, but they're usually made from what we call masa, which is essentially like corn flour dough, and it comes out a little different. The texture's a lot smoother, and the taste of like the corn chip taste isn't as prevalent.
right.
But like if you want like an actual authentic taco, you get a tortilla, a soft tortilla that's not made of flour. Flour tortillas are the ones you'd get at like Chipotle or something like that. They're like the really soft ones. Corn tortillas are the ones with like more texture to them. They're like a yellower color. Sometimes they're white, depending on like the corn that's used for
They
it.
got
But
the bubbles in it.
yeah, dude, the bubble. If you get the bubbles, it's pretty good. But yeah, so like a traditional taco would be like it's not ground beef like most of those fucking places.
Bro, that's
Jesus
the biggest.
Christ.
That's the biggest
Unfortunately.
misconception is the fucking ground
Yeah.
beef. That's what makes
the
it
ground
funny.
beef,
Though.
I'm like, yeah, it's hilarious. But what I don't know how to translate it into English. I think like the cut is called beef flap, like beef flap meat, but we call it carne ranchera for like Latinos. So what we'll do is that we'll chop it up, we'll season it, and we'll like cook it on taco spots cook it on a griddle, like a big flat top. But you can cook it in a pan with a little bit of oil. You season it with I don't know what my mom uses, but sometimes she'll use some garlic salt, she'll use lard seasoning, and she'll use some other crap. I don't know. But you just, it's not that hard. You just throw it inside. You warm up the tortilla on a pan, like a dry pan. We call it a comal in Spanish. There's like a specific kind of pan to heat up tortillas called comals, but you could use like a griddle, I guess. That's what it translates to. And you get the tortilla, you put the meat in it, and that's it. Like that. But the thing is that it's called authentic because it's not using ground beef or anything like that. Like the way that most places do chicken, like the grilled chicken, that's also complete bullshit. The chicken that we use more often than not is just like sauteed or pan fried. Like that's it. We don't grill the fucking chicken. I don't know where that comes from.
Right.
And but if you want some really like super good tacos, you're not gonna get the regular carne asada. You're gonna get like carnitas, which is like pork meat, or you're gonna get lengua, which is cow tongue, or you're gonna get there's other different kinds, like buche is a specific meat that not a lot of people like to eat. Even like some Mexicans don't like it, but that's just because it's the thought of what it is. But it's actually cow stomach. But it's good.
Yeah,
it's good. It sounds so off-putting, but it's amazing. Like you guys would have to try it. Like when you guys come down to Los Angeles.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, going off of what you said, I did eat like a taco with a fucking masa. Like even like chalupas. Yeah, you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
No,
yes.
he doesn't know.
Nah, dog. I've never seen a chalupa in my life. That's fake.
My fault, OG. But yeah, I've eaten like chalupas, tacos with masa or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really like, different from like the hard shell. It's a lot like tastier as well.
Yeah,
it's
masa
like,
tortillas, because like we
it
call
hits
them
so different.
We call them tortillas a mano when they make the masa in house and they flatten it. Because like the way you do it is that you put, it's literally just adding water to the flour and you make the dough. That's it. Like they sell it. It's called maseca, like the brand. Like they put it in like little bags and you can just fucking put the flour in there, throw some water in, and boom, you have some dough after mixing it for a while. So what you do is you get a tortilla press, you press it flat, and then you just throw it on the pan or like on the comal, and there you go. You have tortillas. You just have to watch and make sure it doesn't get burned. But it's not that hard, you know. That's like a really big misconception that it's hard to make homemade tortillas. But dude, like it's not rocket science.
I love bringing that accent out when you say tortilla. You know, like
tortilla.
You forget that the most people don't actually cook. They just get food from the store.
Hey yo, Uber Eats.
Yeah, Uber Eats, baby.
DoorDash.
I can't lie to you. Like I do cooking as a job, right? But I DoorDash like a lot. Like I don't want to cook when I get home, brother. Like I'd rather get some hamburgers.
Come on, bro. You only do sushi, so like cooking other stuff is not. It's different, isn't it? Like,
I mean, I also do like Asian cuisine. I've done a lot like of Chinese food, like stir fries and a bit of Japanese food too, like ponko chicken and stuff like that. Katsu.
Bro, I need to have this man cook for us.
But
whatever Airbnb we get needs to have a kitchen so he can cook for us.
You said you were gonna cook for me last time. You didn't. You lied. And I also said I was gonna make salsa for you, and I didn't. So I lied.
You did not. You lied. We all lied. But yeah. For those of you who didn't know, if Musashi doesn't mind me sharing, you know, he's a chef, bro.
That's what
he's a very good one.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say where.
I mean,
he's a chef.
I now work in a southern city in the United States, but I've been doing sushi for like about 9 years now. Yeah, like it was one of my first job as a like going out of high school, and it kind of stuck with me as I started learning more about like you know, everything. Like at first I started up in the kitchen doing just the tempura, like just doing the frying stuff and like the appetizers and stuff like that, and slowly I got to actually like do the rice properly and do the sushi and everything, and like I like the progression and actually like feeling like I'm doing something, like I'm learning something as I'm working. So it kind of motivated me to do it, and like to this day, like this is not my profession. Like this is what I do. So yeah.
The sushi man, bro. Yeah. He's gonna.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
My
what
bad.
happened?
Yeah, I had to go grab a package. Someone just knocked on my door, and I had to dip for a sec. My bad.
Bro,
what did you
forget
get?
that it's like
Amazon.
9 a.m. over there.
That's true, yeah.
It's almost 10, yeah.
Oh my lord.
Hey, yo, the pizza here.
Nah, I ordered like a USB hub.
Oh, dude, yeah, I need one of those because like I'm starting to have too much shit connected to my.
I
PC.
told you to
Yeah.
get one, bro. And you did not listen to me.
Yeah.
Like I told you to buy
He's
one. You bought the
retarded.
wrong monitor. You bought the wrong second monitor.
Right, bro.
Oh
Look,
my
everything
Lord.
I do is never good enough for Alex. Dude, he literally shits on me for my monitors.
Yeah, I did.
Why
too.
do you always sound like a depressed like couple? Like y'all been married for like 15
Dude,
years.
I
Might as
told
well
him to
be.
buy something. He's like, I'm gonna buy this shit. I'm like, whoa.
I swear
I'm gonna buy this
today.
cunt. I'm shit cunt.
And
Today we were in VC, right? We were in voice chat, and Alex just called Majin like 2 or 3 times because he couldn't be in VC without him, you know. Alex was just
Yeah,
calling to
for real.
Majin.
Oh, I
Come to
know.
VC, bro.
Dude, I was literally asleep, and I was like, dude, like I woke up like panicking because I was like, like what the fuck, like because my phone was next to my ear, and I was just like, Alex, like what the fuck, like what does he want, like,
Hey, where you at?
and I was like, I'm asleep.
He's out here alone in his voice chat. How do you
And I
know?
was like, bro, like my internet is down.
You didn't let me know.
And then he called me like a little bit after. He's like, hey, is your internet back up? I'm like, no.
It was like 3 hours after. Come on.
And I don't know, dude. I lost track of time. I was
I know.
asleep. But then like a little later, like shortly after we hung up the second time, my dad called me, and I was like, because I hadn't looked at my phone, so I was like, what the fuck does Alex want this time? Like I just told him.
Alright.
Like I was like, what the hell, dude? But I guess since Musashi shared his like what he's doing, like I work at the new SoFi Stadium for the Los Angeles Rams and Los Angeles Chargers. I'm a supervisor for the housekeeping department there. You know, keeping shit clean, keeping it nice and disinfected and safe. I've been doing it. Literally started working there like in March of this year, and I've already made my way up to supervisor because I'm just that good, bro.
Just that goated, my
Flex.
man.
Shout out to my girl Rena.
Shout out.
Works
Alright.
at Lo-Fi Stadium.
If somehow, some way, if any of my coworkers hear this, don't let Rena listen to it. Oh my god. Anyway, to
Hey, yo,
give
he be
context.
trash talking y'all, by the way. For
Nah,
real.
yeah, for real, fuck all you niggas.
Whoa.
Anyway,
Whoa,
kinda-
the
whoa.
N-word.
That was
Oh,
kind of harsh. God.
no.
we'll censor it in post.
Alright, can I just call y'all like the? Never mind.
for the record, I am mixed, okay? So if you hear me saying
For the
it,
record, I'm mixed.
I'm like one
for the
fourth-
record,
I'm like
I am
one-fourth
half
black.
slave.
I'm-
Okay, for the record.
Wait, what? Wait a
whoa,
second.
whoa, whoa.
No, but I'm just playing. But you know, yeah.
It's like we said, bro. It's all jokes here on the podcast. If it offends you,
Yeah.
we apologize. But grow the fuck up, dude. It's like, who cares?
Right.
Like literally, like we're like the most diverse. We have a Mexican, an actual white guy, a fucking like 1/4 Korean, whatever the fuck he is, the rest, and then we have a half French, half. Yeah, he's
We're really
black.
Yeah,
mixed.
wait.
That's what he's
Yeah.
trying to
half
say.
Asian,
We're
Sorry,
really
wait,
mixed.
sorry,
I'm
what
not
are
half
you?
French. I am half Canadian. All right, Canadians that speak
Half-
French from Quebec, please.
Half French
Do not
Canadian.
mistake me. Do not mistake
Half
me.
French Canadian.
We're a very diverse group, bro. Like we don't really believe in like being too PC and stuff like that. I get it. Like some people get their feelings hurt. If anything, we apologize in advance. But dude, come on now. It's all for the sake of jokes. Like
all
it's all in a
jokes.
comedic context. There's no actual hate going towards any groups or whatever. So
Of course.
you know, just to get that out of the way after we said the fucked up shit. You know.
You know,
Nah, because people would be like, oh, he said that, he's racist.
Yeah, no.
he's actually
none of us-
racist.
Cancel him, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
none of us are
Yeah.
very by any means racist or anything
It's
like
all
that.
in
We,
a joking manner.
yeah, all jokes, all love. But yeah,
Like I'd be calling like I don't know, I'd be calling Alex a faggot, and then I'm gonna try to kiss him the next moment. Like,
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
he
might
whoa,
actually
whoa,
kiss
the
me,
F-word?
though. That's the
The
thing.
F-word?
yeah,
Whoa,
the F word now.
come
Oh,
on
bro.
now.
alright, bro.
It's okay.
It ain't that. You know what I mean? Like it's actually gay, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. We're
Like,
past Pride
it's
Month anyway,
gay.
It doesn't matter anymore, you know.
But
Like,
I'm not gay.
But I would.
But
I
I'm just
mean,
saying, I'm
it
just
could be
saying.
kind of cool.
I'd be
I
call-
mean,
okay.
you
Whoa,
try
whoa.
it once.
See
Alright, wait,
what
let's
I
get.
mean?
Hey,
See what I
wait.
mean?
I know. I said.
Let's get back to Rena.
Okay.
Wait, who's Rena?
All right, to give context behind the Rena joke, by the way, before we go into that little PSA, Rena is one of my supervisors, and like, for no reason, Alex asked me one because we VC a lot while we're both at work because we're in the same time zone. We're in the same time zone, so we usually talk because the time goes by faster. But one time when like Rena talked to me, he was like, "Yo, who's Rena?" And I was like, "Oh, that's my supervisor. She's pretty cool." He was like, What is she though?" And I was like, "She's like an 8." And he was like, "God damn, Rena, baddie."
Damn.
And like now every time like I speak to Rena, because I speak to her a lot because like we're both supervisors now, so we have to like communicate quite a bit. Yeah, but so every time like I'm talking to her, like I can hear him in my headphones going, "Oh, Rena," like I'm like, Jesus Christ, like what the fuck? He's never even seen her before.
Yeah, because
dude.
you haven't
That's the
seen me.
funny
You
part.
haven't sent me a pic, bro.
Bro, I'm not about to take a pic of my coworker.
No, but
like,
you said you got the Instagram already, so like you might as well log.
No,
You hear
What's
that?
up-
He's
what's
not
up-
for the bros. Come on, man.
No.
I
guys,
never
send it
said
to
I
the
got
boys.
it. I never said I got her Instagram.
That is lies. This morning, exactly. You said you did.
I literally said let me ask her for her Instagram, but I didn't ask because we're fucking too busy today. We're getting ready for a concert this Saturday. It's gonna be Cascade, DJ, rave, very epic, very cool. Lots of drugs.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait, I can't do those anymore. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, drugs? No, I would never.
Yeah,
I would never.
Yeah, I don't do those.
Do drugs?
What's
Us?
drugs?
No. That's a no.
What's
That's
drugs,
a hard
guys?
no.
I'm sorry.
Oh, for real.
I'm a foreigner. I don't know what drugs are.
Majin Musashi, not y'all talking. I'm just kidding.
Why you gotta put me on the
What?
spot, bro?
No, I
you
figured
gotta
I'd pick two of you
expose
guys
me.
out. Me and Song gotta stay safe.
Yeah, we only drink. We don't like do that drug
Yeah,
shit.
we only do the
yes.
alcohol
Yes.
drugs.
Yes, the alcohol. I'm
weeders.
very familiar with this one. Very
I'm really familiar with this
very
topic.
familiar with this topic.
Also, I am also an alcoholic as well.
Shut up, you fucking lightweight.
Dude.
Honestly, this just came up to me, but we could do like a drunk like podcast.
Dude, oh my god. Ow!
Well,
Yo.
that'll be later. That'll be much later.
That's funny you say that because I'm actually high right now. Well, I am a lot. No, I mean I'm not. Fuck. What am I saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like.
No.
No,
I don't. I really don't.
Anyway, like.
Are you high? Are you high right now? As of right now?
Yeah. I mean, I've been for the past hour. So.
Okay.
But
Nice.
but
Okay.
you guys already know me. Don't act
Don't do
act
drugs, kids.
surprised.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do
No,
drugs,
but
kids.
we have to act surprised for the sake of the podcast.
Dude, you guys smoke weed? You fucking
Musashi
animals?
does drugs?
No way.
What?
Okay, now like I'm talking about drugs, but we're talking about weed right here. When I'm talking
it's all
about
legal
fucking heroin,
anyway.
right? Not black tar heroin,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Alright,
Dude,
yeah.
Black Tower heroin, love that shit.
I'm actually crystal meth.
Oh no.
What else? I mean, I love heroin. The way no, I have a special belt. It's actually it's got gold in it, so it's a little bit like just fucking with.
You're hardcore, Alex. All right. I mean,
That's what I'm about to say.
you know, I wouldn't do it, but I respect the vibes. You know.
I respect the
I
hustle.
get
but-
the used needles too. You know,
Oh my
it
god.
adds that extra little bit of flavor to it. You know.
What flavor?
Okay,
Bro,
you
it's
know what?
you know like when like one stings a little bit more than the other, you're like, ah, yeah.
I.
You
Let's
talking
backtrack real
like
quick.
you talking like you got
Alright,
experience
alright.
now.
No, I
know
just
you anymore.
I just know a lot of fucked up people.
All right, then.
Nice.
I don't like
Yeah,
I don't
my
like doing
friends
any-
are pretty fucked
I don't
up.
like doing any sorts of drugs, and I try not to. I only drink
Right.
mostly.
Mostly only drink a lot.
I
Actually.
actually drink a lot. I actually drink like
back
every
back
day.
on track. Back on track.
Yeah.
Back on track. Before we get into
Wait, hold on. Yeah, but anyway, shout out my girl Rena. Continue, Majin.
Rena, if you ever hear this, I'm so sorry. I respect you a lot, and you're a great teacher. Anyway,
And I want your number.
All right.
I have her number.
Like moving on. Like what y'all ate today, man? Like, what's the
What did
prominent
we
meal
eat
you got
today?
today?
I haven't eaten anything
What the fuck?
because I literally woke up like 4 hours ago.
Right, you're the other side of the world. I forgot.
fucking animal, bro. I literally had breakfast like a couple hours ago.
What?
Because I didn't eat in the morning.
I mean,
All right.
I figured you would
I
just
didn't
go.
eat in the morning, and I don't like to eat at work either because I start to feel like sluggish and super tired. So I bought some food for my family just from a local burger spot. Just fucking.
That's funny because I actually I ate like burgers from P. Terry's with the family today. That's funny. Like we actually went to there and just ate like burgers.
Yeah, we ate burgers too. Like me and my family. I was like, yeah. I wasn't even gonna buy anything, but my dad like hit me up like while I was asleep, and he was like, "Hey man, what are you gonna buy to eat?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, like what? Since when is this a thing?" He's like, "Yeah, man, just go buy us something." And I was like, "What do you want?" You just figure it out. So I just bought burgers, man. But I had that to eat. I don't know. I don't eat a lot anymore. It's fucking too much stuff going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I eat when I can. Me too. Like
Yeah.
I don't get time. I mean, I do have time to eat, but like when I'm at work, I can't really eat. I see food every day, like at every second when I'm working, but I'm not eating when I'm there. I just eat after, and I just grab some fucking fast food or some shit.
Most definitely, especially like because I work I'm probably gonna work like for the next 7 days, like 14 days straight already.
Jesus, man.
And then I still go to school for the summer, so shit gets pretty hectic.
I hope you get some rest after those 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm telling those people to fuck off and let me be for a week. So
Nah, I feel you.
yeah, 2 weeks straight, dude. Fucking, it's because like we have the concert this week, and then we have to prepare next week for the upcoming NFL preseason games. Make sure everything is ready and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It's like so much to worry about, but we're good. And then school has been pretty easy, like pretty nice, especially since everything is just asynchronous, which is like teachers give us a packet for the week, and then we just finish it at the end of the week, and that's it. Like we can work at our own pace.
I wish I could have that back then, man. Instead of going to school.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's nice. It's nice. Like it's like a double-edged sword because it's nice being able to be on your own schedule, and like self accountability is like it grows because you have to be on top of yourself in order to like really get it. It's just the problem is that like you don't really feel like you're learning too much. Like the learning feels a little skewed, a little lackluster. But
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody has the ability to pick everything up like off of just being given a packet,
You're
which
right.
sucks. Like I'm glad that I have the ability to like I could pick any, like if you give me like instructions and stuff like that, like 9 times out of 10 I'll be able to understand it the first time and I'll be like fine.
Right.
But not everybody has that ability.
I know. Like I'd say like I wish I had that, but I understand like me, I needed that maybe when I was like at school, but like a lot of people like needed actually assistance from the teachers. Like I had friends that actually needed like to be repeated and be taught like in length, and like so yeah, it's online school and stuff like that wouldn't really work with them. So I wish that like the system was more like fitting for every type of like of person you are, but it's like kind of a one thing. But you know.
That was like
I guess.
some subjects for me, like going off that, like some subjects like math, like I had to be extensively taught. Like I had to ask ask questions like every time, and I had to make sure I understood it before I can be like, okay, now I can continue and like go on my way. Everything
Right.
else
I
was
relate
pretty
to that a
fine,
lot.
but like
Math was hard for
Yeah.
me. Yeah, I had to be like taught. I needed a teacher by my side like most of the time, and I would get it after a little bit. Yeah, math was hard.
I'm not saying this in like a really stereotypical way,
Dude, go
but
ahead.
I used to be good at math.
Well,
Okay,
you're
Asian.
fucking Korean,
okay,
bro.
Asian. Yeah.
Girl.
Let me put you on my table and use you as calculator.
I was bad at math as well, man. Like
Yeah.
I was not good at math. Not like even if you were like repeating that shit to me, I don't know. Like it's not something that was like easy for me to like just like put in practice. I don't know how to say it. Like maybe I had a problem with attention and whatnot, but like every time I had an exam, I would always pass with like the 60%. And like 1 year, I think it was like my 4th year of high school. The only matter that like I guess matter we call it, or course or whatever you call it, that I failed, it was math. Like that was the only one. But the good thing is I didn't need the math from my 5th year. I only needed the 4th one. So it wasn't when I was in 5 I could do the 4 at the same time. So that was fine with me, so I could graduate with everybody else. But yeah, like I completely sucked at math, and today I'm like I use math, like I used to do math every day, like you know, like just counting fast and everything, because I would work a lot with customers and shit like that, and the cash and everything. So I had to be fast and just do it, and I couldn't just always use the fucking calculator and shit like that. I mean, people were cheap where I was working. What can I say? But anyway, like, so I sucked at math. That's the only thing I wanted to say, bro.
Yeah, math was difficult. Like, it's not that it was hard. It's just like I needed like somebody to guide me really well, because like a lot of those concepts and like formulas are pretty hard to memorize, in my opinion. Like, I don't know what it was, but it was just like remembering everything just was hard. Like a lot of the symbols, a lot of the little signs here and there. It was just, I don't know. It never clicked with me. Excuse me.
Yeah, man.
But I don't know.
Lily was that one guy who literally picked it up really easily with math, specifically like science, all that. Like our language, Romanian, English, I always picked it up really easily. The ones that I didn't were like the ones that didn't interest me at all, like geography, for example. I didn't care for geography, so I literally just.
I was actually really
I
good.
didn't care.
I kind of
I was
like.
actually
I
really
like
good at
geography.
geography and history and like art, of course, and music, and maybe like computer science, but not computer science, but computer. Like we would have this, like, I don't know how to say it in English, but like there was this computer class we had, and I was good at that too. Like when it was something that was really interesting me, I would really be invested in it. But certain things like math and like French, and you know, like,
Oh yeah, I have French too. I literally took like 2 semesters of it. I didn't learn a single word.
Oh my god, dude! You guys want to hear the story of my French teacher? Oh man, that's a good one. That's a good one. So I took French for 1 year in high school, right? 1 year before I switched to Spanish, because fuck learning French. Well, it wasn't fuck learning French. No offense, Musashi. It was just more so the like the teacher just wasn't good. But dude, this teacher got terrorized. I remember her name, Madame Van Zeebroek. She was
Damn,
yeah,
throat,
dude,
bro.
like French. Yeah, no, straight like fucking French lady, dude. But she had the accent, she had everything. So this lady, from like the day she started working there, completely bullied, bro. Like they stole her phone, they stole her, they almost stole her wallet. They were stealing stuff from her desk all the time. They would tell her to like shut the fuck up whenever she was trying to teach. They would like fucking throw things all over the classroom. It was insane.
So
like
they were actually going in on her.
That's
yeah, I was in that class,
that's
like,
fucked.
and because like, you know, well, I was like always tired and stuff like that, because like we had football practice from like 4 a.m. to like into first period, so like around 8, like, and that was like my second period for the day. So I used to just be tired. I used to just like relax and chill in there. Like I used to be really nice to her, bro. She liked me. I was a sweetheart. I was nice to all my teachers. I didn't really, but I remember like the day that they stole her phone, like they took it, like I don't remember how. I just know that she used to lock it. Like there was these like cabinets in like the front of the room by the whiteboard that she would lock her stuff in. I don't know why she didn't keep it by her desk, but maybe because she wanted easier access, because she was always at the front of the classroom. But that's besides the point. Somebody took the keys and unlocked it and took her phone, and then they took her wallet. And that's when I kind of got upset. I was just like, yo, dude, like, I don't give a fuck what you do with her phone, like, or any of, like, I don't care, like, bro, like, you need to put that back. Like, that's not cool. Like, she's just trying to teach us. Like, what did she do to you? Why do you have like this big vendetta against her? Like, if you don't put that back, there's gonna be a problem, you know. Like, I'm not gonna snitch, but I'm gonna take care of it myself, because, you know, that's not cool. And you know, the guy was like, what are you gonna do about it? And I stood up and I was like, dude, put that shit back. Like, dude, like, she's literally done nothing wrong to you. She's just trying to fucking teach. She's trying to get by, you know, and you guys are being assholes. Like, I don't give a fuck, like, when you guys yell and fuck around. Like, I could honestly care less, but stealing her personal belongings, like, come on now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a whole nother level of fucked up. Like, that lady has, you know, and so, you know, I got up in his face, and he's just like, all right, relax, man, it doesn't run that deep. And I was like, no, just go put that shit back, bro. Like, that's not cool. So he put her personal belongings back, and but I remember one time, like, she had a picture. She was like using her computer on like the projector, and like dude, it was fucked. Like she had a picture of her family, like her husband and her daughter.
Right.
And one of the dudes in class, dude, he straight out told her like, bro, like your daughter fine as fuck. Like I'm a raper. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, like straight up. Like I was, and she was like, well, how could you say such a thing? And I was like, yo, what the fuck is your problem, bro? Like the hell, like what is your issue, dude? Like this lady's literally never done I'm getting tired of it. Like I don't care if you guys talk shit, but come on, that's like a fucking, you're crossing the motherfucking line, bro. Like relax. And he was like, oh, you're not gonna do shit about it, bro, like whatever. And so like I told him like, you're right, I'm not gonna do shit, but dude, relax. Like I'm not gonna waste my time with you, bro. I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, fucking let the because I was really close to the dean, because I was friends with, so I was very close to a lot of the staff because I was friends with one of the teacher's sons. He was on the football team.
Right.
So I was just like, I'll just go ahead and get him, and like I'm not about to get in trouble and fuck you up over something like this, because honestly it has nothing to do with me, but that's not cool, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and call the dean, and you know, you can get the fuck out of here. And he was like, oh, so you gonna snitch? And I was like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it, motherfucker? And he got up in my face, and I was just like, you know what, like I walked away, because to be honest, bro, like I didn't like conflict, I didn't like problems, and I wasn't about to go ahead and fight, because like at my school, it wasn't exactly the best school. At my school, if you got into a fight, you were gonna get kicked out. So most of the time, if you had beef with somebody, you had to take care of it after school.
I love conflict.
Yeah.
I remember.
you had to take care of the beef
when
after
I used
school.
to go to high school. I went maybe 2 years in high school. There it was in the hood, right? And it wasn't exactly the best high school. And I remember this one like math teacher we had, like everybody would always make fun of her and shit. Like they would throw shit at her when she was teaching. They would throw like erasers, and they would throw like pencils and shit at her head because she didn't have any. She had a how you call that, a cut, a ball cut, not a ball cut, but like a buzz cut maybe. Like she didn't have long hair, right?
Right.
So like they would just throw shit at her head and just make fun of her. And like I remember one day, they did something like they had a plan or whatnot. They brought like water balloons to school or whatever, and they filled it up like during lunch. And then one of them went and yeah, it's fucked up, bro. Like one of them closed the light, right? And then when the light was closed, everybody, like not everybody, but like some of these people would throw like water balloons to her, and some of them actually hit her and everything. And like I remember she was really like, she looked pissed, but she always looked sad because like that shit is like, that's kind of fucked. Like, are you doing shit to this teacher? She really was just teaching English and teaching math, and she was not bad at it or anything. She just like maybe gave homeworks and whatnot, and these people just, I don't know, like I said, it's not the best school, and people there just like looking for something, like just looking for attention and whatnot. And they did that shit to her, and it was sad. And then she went and called the security, and I remember the guy that did it was behind me, and she caught that it was like from that direction, and she thought I was in that group and whatever. And like I ain't no snitch. I didn't say it was me, so I did have trouble for it, but like I did tell her after that I didn't do any of that shit. But like I'm not gonna go teach, like I'm not gonna go snitch to the security and say, oh, this is the guy behind me or whatnot. Like I didn't care that much like to go there, because a lot of students in the class did go there. But just to say, like it was a fucked event, like, and it was not the only one. And like sometimes they would just like draw drawings of her like in caricatural or whatnot, and just like pass it around the class and laugh at her and shit. And like yeah, and like I liked like my friends in that school and everything. I liked like the time I spent there, but like when I got out of that school and actually got to a better high school, like it was way better, and people were more respectful with teachers, at least, man.
Yeah, I feel bad for teachers, man. They get a lot. They definitely get a lot more shit than they deserve.
True.
Like that lady, Madam Van Zeebrook, I remember talking to her once after class, and I was just like, hey man, like just keep your head up. You know, I know all of your classes aren't like this. It's just this one that's very, bad.
Right.
But, just ignore them. They're a bunch of kids, like, they're just being a bunch of ignorant assholes, and it doesn't need to, you don't need to let it get you down like that. Because I genuinely felt bad for her, man. That's fucked up. Like, she was always like super enthusiastic about teaching, and she was always like smiling and stuff like that, and trying to get like everybody else excited about learning French.
Right.
But it just never worked. Everybody was just always an asshole, and I was never really a part of that. Most of the time I was just like I'm gonna be honest, like dozing off or just like taking notes
You
and
didn't
like
wanna
looking
learn
at the
French?
board. It's not that I didn't want to learn. It's just that she never really had an opportunity to learn. Like she was too busy dealing with all the kids.
I mean,
being
to
stupid.
be completely fair, you said not to disrespect French, Musashi, but like, I like that I speak French and everything, like because it's a beautiful language. But at the same time, it is really complicated and overly complicated for no reason. There's so many like verb terms, like the times. I mean, and like so many different like irregularities in the language and stuff like that you just have to know, and like just knowing them, you just have to remember them, and like when you thought about them, because like it's your first language, it's kind of easy, but if you're trying to learn it, it's kind of like it's really a harder language to learn, like than English at least. And like, so I can understand if you're frustrated with French, and like people that like, oh, French sucks ass and everything, I don't want to learn French and I hate French class. Like, I kind of understand it because I didn't like French class, being a French like native person, or French speaking native, I mean, like, so yeah.
Yeah, it's not that like it's fun. Like I remember the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Right.
11, 12, 13, something like that.
14.
Yeah,
Yeah.
13, 14, and like
Alright.
I remember numbers because they're very similar to Spanish numbers,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
Right.
I was hearing that. I was like, kind of sounds like Spanish. Like, obviously it doesn't,
I mean, you
but-
said it in French, but with a Spanish accent.
Oh, I got a question. So, so how many languages do each of you know?
English and Spanish, baby.
Like, you know English, Musashi, and you know French. Like, do you know anything else, or?
I mean, I wouldn't say that I know Japanese. Like, I know like some very basic Japanese. I don't know like how to read it properly. I only know like only some characters.
Right.
And but I do understand like most like basic like conversation. I couldn't say that I could give you an actual length conversation, but I couldn't say that I speak it either. But
Right.
from what I gather, like basic knowledge of Japanese, and that's
Yeah.
pretty much it. I know also like a little bit of Creole, but it has a lot of French words in it too, and so it's kind of easy for me to understand too. And I don't know really like a lot of complicated words and everything. Like it's more small conversations and everything, but it's kind of like I know it a little bit. So yeah, that's the languages I know.
And then song.
I know English. I know Romanian. I kind of like I can like hold a conversation like at a very basic level in Korean. I don't know it that well though, because my mom is
Yeah.
Korean. So I kind of like know a little bit, not that much, and I know Japanese like to read, write.
Whoa.
Etc.
Fucking
Weeb. What a fucking weeb.
I mean, actual
Ah,
weeps
bro.
would not learn Japanese. They would just
Yeah,
learn like
they would literally
sugoi,
just, like,
baka.
Stick. Kawaii desu ne.
So yeah,
That
like
fucking
actually
video.
learning Japanese is more than just being a weeb. Is actually like appreciating the culture and trying to understand more and like
Yeah, definitely. Like when you start learning Japanese, you like dive into the culture. Like you start listening to the culture,
Right.
like anime, manga. You still listen to that, obviously, but like you start like even dramas and that Japanese TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
You start learning about like national festivals, like all types of stuff. Honestly,
yeah, like the whole culture, not just like anime and manga and just
Yeah,
like kid
like-
stuff.
for sure. Yeah, like hanami, stuff like that. Like for example, hanami. Because that's the first one that comes to mind for some reason. Is like it's a traditional custom where when
The dragon.
No, this is
No?
not the.
when the cherry trees like start blooming, everyone like gets out and like celebrates it. Like
Is
they
that-
enjoy
that's
the
what that's
scenery.
called?
They like have. Yeah, it's called hanami.
Yeah, the dragon thing is
It's really
more
cool.
Chinese, like.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chinese
Yes,
people do the
brother.
dragons.
Oh yeah.
Alright, bro. I didn't need to hear it.
I
I may be a little retarded, but I know a whole lot of English. I kind of used to know Spanish when I took like the couple classes in high school, And then I
In
said,
Alex's line of work, you need to
and then
know
I
Spanish.
said, yeah, no más. No entiendo,
Fuck off.
español.
¿Estás hablando español, güey?
No,
No, just
I
no.
don't fucking know. But yeah,
Yeah, my Spanish is okay. It's a lot of
his
people.
Spanish is not okay. It's good.
Like,
He doesn't hold the conversation. He takes the conversation.
it's good. The thing is, like, a lot of people tell me that my Spanish sounds very like non-authentic. Like, I can speak it, and I can speak, I can write, I can read, like everything. It's just that my accent isn't that great. Like, it just doesn't sound super, like, I guess Mexican. I don't know. Ow!
I mean, yeah,
Ow! Fucking shit! I dropped that on my fucking foot. Sorry.
yeah. Like when I'm talking to you on like the phone or whatever, and you're talking to like a coworker or something like that, or you're talking in Spanish, you're always, or I guess for my line of work, like the people, I mean, like people are just straight from Mexico. Like everyone that like I know, like that's like at work, or they've came from straight from Mexico, so like they have that like authenticness, and it's like more, I don't know, yours is more of like an Americanized
Yeah, like super like very whitewashed. I
Yeah.
guess you could say, not whitewashed per se, but like super Americanized, like super, like it's not straight from the motherland Spanish. Because I can tell you right now, like people from like straight from Mexico, if you try to hold a conversation with them, even if you learned really well like good Spanish here in America, no, there's no way you keep up with somebody who knows how to speak like that legit Spanish. They do speak fast. Like, although you know, like, I don't know if people have ever really heard like on Spanish radio when they're going really
Yeah.
fast, like uno, cinco,
Yes.
cinco, cinco, cuatro, like
Yes, all the time.
That's normally how they speak.
I
That's
know,
actually
it's
normally how they
fucking
speak.
crazy. And then then the radio starts going, and they go, hi! You know, like.
Oh, el grito.
Yeah.
Like that.
I hear that on all the job sites.
Okay, cool.
Ah!
We're at an hour and a half already.
We have. Oh, it really it has been an hour. That's crazy.
An
Yeah.
hour and a half to be specific, bro. What do we close it out with today? It's sorry that today was seemed a little too like, you know, out of place. It's just that like I guess all over the place. It's just that
Maja just woke up. You know, he woke up like
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Honestly,
before.
all of us have had like a pretty meh
Busy.
day. Like,
I've been.
yeah, mad day, busy weeks. Was actually getting adjusted to his new spot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
That's
fucking preparing to host 40,000 people this Saturday, and
Then you have Song just playing Trails, you know. He's been
Song-
busy.
nah, it's different. Nah, cause
Nah, and then he laughs. Like, of course.
I'm different.
my mind is somewhere else today because I gotta go to like I guess I could say this in the podcast, the MILF's birthday party.
What?
Oh my god.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, the MILF.
Yeah.
Today's her birthday, bro. Why are you
Yeah.
going to her birthday?
Wait.
party?
I don't, wait.
She
I
invited
don't
me
know
and I
about
didn't
this
wanna
person.
say no.
Who is this person?
You don't know about the MILF? All right, hold
know
on.
about the MILF.
No, hold on. Check the group chat. Hold on. It's people on
You
the
know
podcast.
about
Bear
the
with me.
MILF. We gotta
Romanian
tell
meal,
the story
that-
one day. Not today, but someday we gotta go about this story as well. This is keep this foreshadowing in mind.
Oh shit! Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Okay,
Oh no! Oh,
Right.
that's a good one.
Alright,
That's
so
good
for
one.
a little bit of context,
Oh.
there's this. I don't know how I should say
feel
this
like we
because it
should
sounds
just, I
fucking
don't know, I feel
out
like we
of.
should just like.
There's this woman. I
There's
feel like this is
this,
great to
so-
close it out with. This is great to close it out
Alright,
with.
okay, so just to close this off with this, because it's a really good, like, I'll just give context. I won't say the whole story. But there's this woman I met, and I had sex with her, right? And afterwards, I found out that she's actually, like, she has a kid and everything. I thought she was, like, 20, early 20s, but she's in her, like, mid-30s, bro. I was completely shook. The worst thing is she has, like, a husband and stuff. And as now, she invited me to her birthday party, and I'm gonna feel weird if her husband is there.
You're gonna meet
shake her
you're gonna
husband's
meet her
Oh,
kid.
yo, no, you
Oh,
have
no.
to. You have to.
You have to.
I
Please.
feel bad, bro. I feel really
Please.
bad.
Oh, dude. If you do, you gotta either maybe somehow record it, or you just gotta do it. You gotta tell us.
You know how like people record at like parties, they're like, yeah, it was good. And, like when you they shake people's
Yeah,
hand.
but like when I enter their room, like, oh yeah, let me record shaking hands. You know, it's just weird.
Like put it in like your pocket or something, or fucking like get like a shirt with like a front pocket and put like your phone in there and just have it like recorded.
Jesus.
Bro, that's so fucked. That's so
is.
fucked. Could you imagine? Hey, I fucked
next
your
week we'll probably
wife.
tell,
Yeah, it's
Bro,
definitely something.
to her birthday.
he's gonna-
How do you
he's-
get invited
he's
to
gonna-
her birthday party?
He's gonna pull up
That's
with
so
a cigar in his mouth.
It's
a
weird 'cause
cigar in his mouth.
I
and
literally
it has
like she's
NCR
like a
on it.
really cool like person. Like we talk regularly. Like we
Oh,
exchange texts like
no.
every other day. I was
Wait,
like-
hold on. I gotta know how old is the kid, bro?
Oh yeah. She.
He's
I never asked like
14.
directly because I didn't. Nah, she's like 9.
no.
Or something.
No.
It's a girl. Oh,
Yeah, it's a girl.
God.
Keep in mind, Song, do you mind me sharing your age or not?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so Song and I are both 20.
Well, that's buzz.
And we'll talk about it next week. More we'll probably go. That'll probably be the topic for next week as we're getting more comfortable. Song and I have had our fair share of adventures with women, and that adventure is one that he's currently on right now.
Yeah.
We're only 20 years old, and Mans is about to commit to a woman with a kid.
This will be like an ongoing story of updates
you're
every
gonna
other
have to
podcast.
update us next week.
We'll give the full story next week. I'll tell a couple stories. Hopefully, my girlfriend doesn't hear 'em.
We can actually go about stories next week because there's some interesting ones.
Oh yeah,
If you're
definitely.
listening to
yeah.
this, you know who you are. It's okay. It's okay. I love you. Mwah, I love you, baby. I would never cheat on you.
Bro, you cheated on me last week.
Oh no.
Shut up, bitch.
He been cheating on me with you, Alex, for a while.
I
Man.
know, that is true.
We both got Song and I got hoe tendencies.
Musashi.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't change what
Yes.
you are.
Musashi
bro.
married, so like, I mean, can't really.
Yeah. I'm done with my whole phase. I'm done with all that. You know,
You ancient bastard.
ancient. Bastard. I'm only 5 years older than you, fucking nigga.
You are literally 62 years old.
It was actually 70. It took like
Yeah.
it took like 3 days for us to teach
True.
him how to turn on his computer.
Yeah. That's a lie.
We have
I've been
to-
here like before the Big Bang. You just don't know it, bro. I've been alive. I've been there.
Motherfucker, I created computers. At
Of
us.
course. It was a
Motherfucker's a
vision.
fossil.
But yeah.
Well,
But yeah, we can end off with that.
yeah, I guess we
It's
close
okay.
off with that next week.
Yeah.
Next week. Once again, sorry that it's a little scatterbrained. We're just
Yeah, it really was
Really-
like all over the place.
yeah, we're very slumped this week. We're very like, hopefully next week's a better week. We're very like,
Oh yeah, for sure, because we're gonna tell the stories
Yeah.
and everything. It definitely
yeah,
will be
we'll get into our
more
stories. Yeah, more fun stuff. Like, but as of this week, we're just too busy. Alex is dealing with haunted houses.
Oh my fucking god. Dude, that shit scared the
Feelings.
fuck out of me today. Oh my lord.
Yeah, we'll tell that story next week as well.
Yes, sir.
fun. For sure, for sure.
It's been the Primates podcast ?
Name
We're still
subject to
trying to
change,
figure that
of
one out.
course.
Yeah, subject to change.
Yeah.
Well, hope everybody enjoyed. If you listen to this once again, I don't know who's gonna listen to this. You're goated, bro.
If you made it
We
to
love
the
you.
end, well, you're just a goat. You're my personal goat. I love you.
Mwah.
Yeah, oh god.
I love you.
If I ever meet you, I'm gonna kiss you,
Of
bro.
course, I will. On the lips.
Okay.
I want it to be sloppy.
If you're a female,
Yeah, it's sloppy too, for
if you're a female, don't
Alright.
go to those two. One of them's married, first of all. You're gonna NT.
I'm in a relationship right now. Alex is
Hey, yo,
available.
I'm single, baby.
Yeah.
I can't even say I'm like single or in a relationship because I'm kind of like
Shut up, bitch. You
Yeah,
can.
you committed.
All right, everybody.
with who? Nah.
All right.
It's been
Nah,
real.
nah.
It's been
With
real.
who?
Enjoy.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.